Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a dramatic makeup look like I promised. Actually the last video I did was a natural makeup look, and a lot of you guys wanted to see a dramatic makeup look as well. So I decided to do that for today's video. And what else do I have to say? Oh yeah, if you see some pink in my hair, as some of you guys know from my Instagram story, I put some pink in my hair for breast cancer because it is October, which means Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So yeah, I put some pink in my hair, like some of you on Instagram saw, which if you're not following me on Instagram, click down below. So make sure you follow me so you can see what I'm up to when I'm not on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to see how to achieve a dramatic fall makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in so you can see my eyes a little bit better. I think I'm going to do it the same way I did my last tutorial, where I just did my eyes on camera and did everything else off camera. But I'm not too sure yet. We'll kind of see how this video goes. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be priming my eyelids using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot like I always do. Alrighty, so for this look, because it's so dramatic, I prefer my eyeshadow to be more like winged out, kind of. So I'm actually going to be taking some Scotch tape. I'm just going to take a piece, put it on the back of my hand, kind of just rub it on there, get rid of the stickiness so it's not going to tear my eyeball off. And I'm just going to place it right there. So what I like to do is I like to keep a little gap on my lower lash line. That way I can really go in and smoke out the eyeshadow, because I find that if I go right up to the lower lash line, I have my eyeliner and then I have eyeshadow and it just doesn't connect, where if I do this it all connects. So I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye, kind of rub it, get some of that stickiness off, and do the same thing on the other side. Now to make sure it's even, what I do is I take my fingernail and I kind of go right at the edge of the tape and kind of see if it feels in the exact same spot. Which this actually feels pretty good. So for this eyeshadow look, I was going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, but there's some shades in here that aren't what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna dip into other palettes. I was gonna try to just stick to this palette, but there's just a few shades in here that aren't to my liking. I mean, I love all the colors in here, but I'm looking for a certain color. So this palette actually doesn't have a matte cream shade, which I need to set my eyeshadow primer. So I'm just gonna go in. You can use any cream shade. You can even use your powder that you use to set your face. But I'm just gonna be taking the Smashbox, what is this called? Photo Edit Eyeshadow Trio in Nudie Pick Fair. And I'm just gonna take the shade right here with my fluffy brush after I find it. Alright, so I'm just gonna dip into that shade and just put it on my lid. And you're wondering, why in the world are you doing this? Like, what is the point of that? Well, eyeshadow primers, depending on which one you use, can tend to be really sticky. And when you go to blend a color on top of that eyeshadow primer, it actually can make your eyeshadow look patchy and really, really hard to blend. So I like to just stay on the safe side and just apply a neutral toned color, or even like a translucent powder on top. Just so when I go in with those colors, I won't have any patchiness and I won't have to worry about having an issue to blend the colors together. So the first shade I'm going to be taking from this Jaclyn Hill palette is this color right here, which is, actually I don't know, what color is this? This is Silk Cream. Silk Cream. I'm just going to take that on my BH Cosmetics 101 brush. And I'm just going to fluff that into my crease, just to start our transition. And I'm making sure I start at the tape, so we make sure to get that really, winged out effect. Because if you start here and go like this, then you're going to have a huge gap between your eyeshadow and the tape. So you want to make sure you start here and bring your way inwards, if you're using the tape. If you're not using tape, then you can do just from like where you would usually start. Okay, so now we have our transition started. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called, let me figure it out, it's called Butter, with my same brush. I'm just gonna blend that out. Same spot, just a little bit deeper of a color to start making that gradient effect. Make sure you start right at the tape. Okay, now I'm going to be taking my Soho London crease brush, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is Pukey. And I'm going to be putting that right into my crease, again, starting at the tape and almost doing like a windshield wiper motion right into my crease. Going all the way to the inner corner. Alright, now I'm going to go back with that BH Cosmetics 101 brush and just really blend that out. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here next to Pukey, which is called Hunts. And I'm really going to focus this right into my crease as well. Taking my time to really focus this color in my crease. And again, doing that windshield wiper motion and starting at the tape. If you're wondering what I'm doing with my finger here, I'm very, very, very lightly kind of tugging my eye like this. That way there's no creases in my eye and I make sure to really get every area. So I'm not like going like this. I'm like a little dramatic, but I'm just lightly tugging my eye and lifting up my eyebrows so I really make sure to get into my crease. Now I'm going to go in with my brush, that same BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. Key to this look is just blend. Whenever you think you need to blend, just blend. That is the key to any look. Not even just this one, just any look. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking my Crown C511 brush with this shade right here, which is Roxanne. I'm just going to take that shade and go right on top of that color that I just did, and this will help just deepen it up a little bit and really create that gradient effect. Again, doing the windshield wiper motions and starting off at the tape, like always. I'm making sure to tap off the excess on my brush because I'd rather start off with a little amount than too much, because you can't take away, but you can always add more. Okay, now I'm going to take that Soho London brush again, and I'm going to blend that out. And this has no product on it whatsoever. Alright, we're going to deepen it up one more time, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Jags, I don't know what it's called. And I'm going to take that C511 brush again, pick up a little tiny bit, and I'm going to start applying that to my outer corner and right into the crease. Just to start deepening it up. And I'm going very lightly, like very light-handed, like I'm not like digging in my eye. I'm literally just like air on my eyeball. I'm barely even touching my eye. Just like so. Hello. Because I am filming. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye. Oh, I didn't say love you back. I gotta call him back because now I feel bad. love you.
Oh, me too.
I forgot. Okay, love you, bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye now. Love you too. Bye-bye now. Okay, so what I did while I was on the phone was I just went back and forth with my Scene 511 brush with no product on it besides whatever's left, and then my BH Cosmetics 101 brush, and just kind of bend like that and just blending. So now, this step is optional. You don't have to do this. You can definitely just go in with a shimmery color and just put this on the lid, but I want to be that extra person and I want that cut crease. So I'm going to be taking my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and I'm going to put that on the back of my hand. This part is absolutely optional. You do not have to do this. Like I said, you can just go in with the shimmery shade. There's nothing wrong with that. I just feeling a little crazy today. So I'm just gonna take this little like paintbrush. It looks like an eyeliner brush, but it's actually a paintbrush from Michaels. And I'm literally just going to apply this concealer. Try not to get it on your lashes, like I just did. But I'm just gonna put this concealer on my lid and create that cut crease. Okay, so there's that. That's as good as that's gonna get. But so yeah, you basically just apply the concealer. And I like to kind of pat a little bit and not rub, because then you kind of get that streaky looking concealer. So I like to just pat as much as I can. And then I'm gonna go in with, oh girl, I'm gonna take, because the Jaclyn Hill palette doesn't have a shade like this, I'm just gonna be taking the shade Spellbind from the Profusions Royals palette with just a regular flat shader brush. Pick up some of that color and just pack it right on top of that concealer. And just look, oh my god. Literally looks like heaven sent from above. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my Jaclyn Hill palette with my Soho London brush, and I'm gonna take this deep color right here, which is the shade Chip, I believe. Is it Chip? I don't know actually. Yeah, I think it is Chip. And I'm just gonna deepen up that outer corner. Again, making sure I touch the tape. And just kind of blend that right there. And then you can always go back in with your flat shader brush. And just kind of go over and just go back and forth and just keep blending. I'm just going to take my C511 brush and just blend out that line. I'm going to take my Unique crease brush and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Central Park, I believe. I could be wrong. And without touching the tape right now, I'm just going to really deepen up right here. My outer corner. Oop, I dipped into the wrong color. So I'm just focusing it on the outer corner, and then I'll blend back that way. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to take what's left on my brush and just blend this way. Back to that C511 brush and just blend out this edge. And go back with my shader brush. So with this look, you really just gotta kind of gotta go back and forth with your flat shader brush, or just all your brushes, go back and forth and make sure it's nice and blended. Alright, now I'm going to do some liner, and for liner I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liner. Alright, so now I'm going to peel off the tape and make sure this liner looks as even as possible. That actually looks pretty good. Okay, so I just finished my eyeliner. Now I'm going to go ahead, curl my lashes, apply mascara and some falsies off camera, finish the rest of my face, and I will be back to show you some lip colors, or one lip color, depending on how this all looks. Alright, so I just wanted to come on here and show you the lashes that I'm wearing real quick. So I'm wearing the Salon Perfect Stack 'em Up lashes, and I got these at TJ Maxx for $5. It comes with one pair of lashes, another pair of lashes, and then the lashes I'm wearing right now are these two stacked together. And you can actually take these lashes apart if you don't like them stacked, and you have a total of 4 pairs of lashes, so you really can't complain. But so yeah, this is what they look like after I just put them on. I still have to curl my lashes and do that shebang, but so yeah, I will be back with my face and my brows done, and then I'll show you guys the lip color. Okay, so for the rest of my face, for primer, I used the Too Faced Hangover RX and the Smashbox Primer Water. For foundation, I mixed together the Revlon Color Stay in 150 and the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in L80. For concealer, I used the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C2. For powder, I used the Rimmel Stay Matte in Translucent, and to bronze up my face, I used the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. For blush, I tried a new one today, and I used the Bare Minerals Ready Blush in the shade Confession. The Confession. And then for highlight, I mixed together this MAC Happy Go Dazzling highlighter and the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow highlighter. I mixed those two together because this was just a tad too gold for me, so I wanted to tone it down, and that's what it looks like, and I'm kind of obsessed. And then let me see, for my brows, I used the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe, and I just set them with a L'Oreal brow gel. Okay, so now to finish up my eyes, let me see. I'm going to take the same palette I've been using, the same brushes I've been using and everything. Nothing different. I'm just going to take my Soho London brush with the first shade I used right here, which is Silk Cream. I'm just going to smoke that under my eye. Now I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Pukey. Also put that under my eye. Now I'm going to take my Crown C511 brush with, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Jax, I don't even know. I'm just going to take that color and just put that on my lower lash line. Okay. Now I'm going to take my Unique crease brush with this shade right here called Chip. I'm going to keep that and just focus it on the outer corner of my eye. I'm not going to bring it in. Now I'm just going to apply some eyeliner to my lower lash line. I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandalized waterproof eyeliner in brown. I'm just using brown because it's not as harsh as black. And I put a little bit in my lash line too. And I'll grab a brush and just smoke it out. Now I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lashes. Okay, so I decided I want to go a little bit deeper in the outer corner. So I'm just going to take that crease brush again with the shade Central Park, I believe. And I'm just going to deepen this up right here. Just like that. That's a lot better. I feel like if we're going to go dramatic, we might as well go all out and just deepen this up. Okay. So now to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm going to use the same highlighters that I used on my face because I just prefer it. You don't have to do that. You can definitely use a shade inside the palette, but as some of you know, I love having everything match with my highlight. So I'm just going to take that gold first with just a flat brush. I'm going to apply that to my brow bone. Now I'm going to go into that Wet n Wild highlight and just go right on top of that. Okay, so I have two lip color options. I have the NYX Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream in the shade Rome. And then I also have this Stila Liquid Lipstick in the shade Rico. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do a metallic because I did a metallic the last time, but I will swatch it for you. So that's what that looks like. It's showing up a little bit brighter on camera, but it's a really deep, oh, it's such a pretty color. But today I'm going to use Rico because the last look I did was a metallic lip, and I don't want to do metallic again. I just want to do a regular matte lip. So this is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Rico, and I actually got this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls for $5. So can't complain. Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay guys, so that is the end of this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on a more dramatic fall makeup look. Of course, you can go in with a more neutral lip if you feel like the eyes are already dramatic enough. But I went all out and went with a dramatic lip color. I want to know what you guys' favorite lip colors are to use during the fall. Is it plums, is it reds, or is it just neutrals like your everyday color? Let me know in the comments down below. I know my favorite color to use during the fall is more vampy colors, and then winter I like to use reds. That's just my personal opinion, but let me know yours in the comments down below. And so yeah, that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful and that you learned a lot from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!